My name is Carlos. I've been here for close to 3 weeks. I moved here from Florida. I've been in Georgia for about a year.
Good for you, Carlos. Welcome, welcome. And you're just signing in today, so tell us who you are.
My name's Chelsea Moran. I've been here one day.
One day.
I've been in real estate for 5 years.
Well, we're glad to have you, Chelsea. Welcome, welcome. Anybody else, your very first team meeting with us as an agent? Is that everybody? Oh, there, back there in the back of the room. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Lauren.
Your first day. Well, welcome, Laura. We're glad you're here. And she's going to be working with Rachel, so we're glad to see you. Absolutely. Well, y'all say good morning. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm on the wrong thing here. I got to move me back. Say good morning to Mr. Buckley with National Property Inspections. Come on down. Thank him for lunch. He's going to share a few words with us this morning. Give you the microphone for our Facebook folks.
Hi, I'm Scott Buckley with NPI. I do want to share some good. I should have raised my hand earlier, but I didn't. I did my first 5K this past Thanksgiving. I'm nowhere near that agent who ran that 150 miles in Death Valley in the middle of the summer, but I'm on my way. I ran it with my daughter, and my daughter's a UGA grad. Yeah, and she's getting married next year to another UGA grad.
Yes!
Which is really good because...
She couldn't get into Florida, I'm sorry.
My daughter's going to become a vet, and she's at vet school, and which is good because when she owns her own business, all the Florida grads can come and work for my daughter.
That's good.
But I just got a real quick story to tell you. I recently did an inspection, and I convinced the client to do a radon test because he didn't want to do it because he was only in town for a little bit, like a year or so, and then he was going to leave, and he thought, why do it? And I said, well, look, if you don't get it done now, when you go to sell it, the new buyer might do it, and then you might have a problem. Well, he decided to do it, and it was high. So he got $2,500 off the asking price to get the radon mitigated. So I highly recommend. February is National Radon Month, I guess, awareness. So just be aware of that. We do offer that. And I need help because I know I ask a lot of help because of my kids. But my daughter's getting married, and that means I need to pay for a wedding. So
Call for an inspection. Right?
Yeah, call for an inspection.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you for lunch today. All right, so how many of you heard the news yesterday that was fairly big news, I think, in the whole lending world? Anybody know what it is? Well, come on down. Let's get, oh, Scott, before we do that, I forgot. Scott's teaching a class next week, right, Scott? Is that right? Next week from 11:30 to 2:30 on tips, red flags that you'll find, and when you're showing houses that might show up in an inspection. We'll be posting that. Don't miss that with Scott. Come on down, Certainty. Talk to us about what's happening in the lending world. We've had some great information happening, right? Who's starting with that?
That is correct, Mike Ray.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, Zach Davidson, Certainty Home Loans, JD, Kim Whitty. As Mike alluded to, the Fannie and Freddie conforming loan limits were increased for 2019 up to $484,350. So that's exciting. That's exciting. And so this means that your clients could potentially buy a $500,000 home and put down 3%. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's a pretty cool time. As the prices continue to increase, we'll see these limits adjusted every year or so. So we're excited. We're excited, but anyway, I'll pass it over to Jamie.
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see you. I was excited enough. I didn't say it when we were doing what we're thankful for, but my pants fit on Monday. After like 3 days of sweatpants, you never know. Like, things are gonna work out, but it's good. It's good. So hey, just a quick did you know? You know, in your own business and our business, really technology's kind of taken off, and companies that are adapting and growing with that are probably going to be the forerunners in the business. We've changed some processes on our end. We made a huge commitment last year to technology, millions of dollars. So we are a digital mortgage platform now. What's cool about that is your clients will have the app, that they can see everything about their loan, the progress of their loan. In fact, I rarely get on a computer anymore. I can do everything from my phone, log in, take the app, push them an invite. The other cool thing about that is that when they're working with us, you get the app as well. So you will have an app on your phone, all your clients that are under contract going through the process with us, you'll get updates, you can upload documents, amendments, earnest money, things like that. It's a secure app, and we're pretty excited about that. The other thing is that we are, you may or may not know that the clients that are looking to buy a house, that are wanting to get pre-approved, we are going ahead and pushing those loans into underwriting without a contract. So once they do find a house, really all we need is appraisal, title, and insurance to be able to finish that loan up. It really puts everybody kind of ahead of the game, clears conditions out, just so we're sitting there ready for them to go under contract on a house. So we're glad to help you out. Let us know how we can do that. And last but not least, Kim is joining our team in here for now. For now. We figured we'd add a female to kind of class us up a little bit. Make sure we're all kind of mind our P's and Q's. But Kim's been in the business for 26 years. She's a seasoned loan officer. She's been with Certainty for 2 years now. So welcome her. Me, Zach, and Kim will be here in the office daily. So if we can help you out with anything, just let us know. Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
I am also licensed in all the southern states, so if anyone has clients that are looking to buy outside of Georgia, I'm licensed in all the border states as well as Virginia. And I am also a member of an organization called Homes for Heroes. So if you have any clients that are classified as a hero, which is teachers or really anyone in education, healthcare, military, whether that be active duty or veterans, as well as first responders and police, we'll give a $500 reduction off of their closing costs to any of those people. So we always try to give back any way we can, and pure cash is always a great way. So keep us in mind.
Awesome, thank you so much. A few weeks ago, thank you, gentlemen and Kim. A few weeks ago, we had announced that we were adding to our attorney groups here at the First Atlanta office. We always have had Gannick and McManamy, McLeod, and Heller, and we're so excited that Campbell and Brannon have joined that group. So Campbell and Brannon, they are here in force today. Come on down. I'll let you get to meet these folks. And y'all left a little gift out for everybody, which is pretty cool.
Mike, I
Yes?
didn't know that you graduated from the Steve Spurrier School of Smack Talk.
They teach us that. That's part of it.
But good morning, everybody. As Mike said, we are so happy and excited to be part of the KW First Atlanta family as an affiliated closing law firm. And we do have plenty of co-branded coffee mugs, perfect KW and UGA colors with a little gift inside. So I'm going to introduce our team, and then Colin Gravitt's going to tell you a little bit about what we do, how we do it. We're not all going to speak, so don't worry. So in the spirit of my favorite activity outside of closing loans for Keller Williams, I'm going to introduce our starting lineup here. So we've got Colin Gravitt, who is our quarterback. He's the managing attorney in the Glen Ridge office, which literally is across the street. Most of us walk here today, so it's walking distance, 5 minutes. We've got Raymond Kearns, a veteran defensive coordinator, also looking a little bit like Mike Smith. But most of you probably know Raymond. Those of you who've been in the business, Raymond's 35 plus years of experience closing loans on this end. Starting down here, we just picked up Brian Skates off of free agency. Brian has been an attorney for several years, so we're excited to add him. Ed Goodgame, another seasoned veteran in the business. Ed is our offensive coordinator. He is one of the 6 teams that wear the color that we don't like, orange. And then we have our first round draft pick, newest attorney, first round draft pick out of the University of Georgia College of Law, Elizabeth Rawlings. She graduated top of the class of UGA Law and passed the bar about a month ago, so we're happy to have her. And with that said, I'm going to turn it over briefly to Colin to tell you a little bit about what we do. So we're going to be here early, often, and en masse. So you'll see a lot of us. We've got an office right out here between Atlantic Bay and Certainty. So you'll see us there. We're going to try to be here at least have someone here 3 or 4 days a week for 2 or 3 hours. So if you have contract questions, legal questions, feel free to drop by. But Colin's going to tell you about some of the other resources that we have. So here's Colin.
Thank you, Lee. Yes, take advantage of us in there. I mean, that's what we're going to be here for, to answer questions. I know a lot of times you don't know you have a question until you see a lawyer. So, go for that. Like I said, we're across the street. Many times already, somebody's walked over checks from closings. So we're happy to do that. That's a little convenience thing that you don't realize you like until you have it. But one of the main things I want to talk about, we have 6 lawyers here. We have 7 in our office. We had to leave at least one. So we're taking this relationship seriously. So we've got plenty of folks here to help you. The best tool we have that I want to tell you guys about, and some of you may use it already, but write this down. We've got an email address. It's attorney@campbellandbrandon.com. Also, attorneys with an S works. If you have a contract question, if you need a legal description, if you have a special stip you're working on and you need a second set of eyes, you've got a situation where you just don't have a good answer, email us. It goes to the entire firm. So it's not just to us. So whatever attorney is sitting at their desk or on their phone and has the answer can address it to you for you. It's a great tool. A lot of people love it. We think it's a great way to help you guys get help immediately, rather than, if you call one of us and we're in closings all day and we don't get back to you till the end of the day. This can get you guys some immediate gratification there. And it's a really nice tool. But we're here to help you guys. We pride ourselves on being a high-touch law firm that really wants to make sure that our clients are happy and well cared for. So, test us on that. Come see us. We're really, really excited about this new relationship. Thanks, Mike, and looking forward to the future.
Absolutely.
We monitor this 7 days a week, almost 24 hours a day, but Saturday and Sundays, you'll get responses to questions and legal description requests.
Likely from Mike Campbell.
Absolutely. Anybody have any questions for these folks? All right, well, let's give them another big round of applause and welcome to First Atlanta. Thank you guys. We're glad they're here for sure. All right, so how many of y'all saw the new holiday decorations up? Everybody like that?
Yes.
Huge thank you to the staff last night. Everybody stayed late so we could get that done. And to Stephen D., who is always our decorator. Did y'all like the new tree? That's a new addition we haven't seen in a while, so we're glad to see that as well. And we appreciate him. So, hold on, I keep switching this around. Let's talk a little bit about tech. Who wants to see the new consumer app? Who's curious about what it's going to do? Y'all heard anything about it? Y'all want to watch a video, a couple of videos, see what they do? Yeah. We're going to take a quick look today at a couple of those, and then we'll take some action items that you can start doing in preparation for the app coming to life. But let me show you first. Who remembers what we talked about right before Thanksgiving? What were we talking about? Y'all remember? Showed you some Instagram folks. What did I say? What did we call them? Y'all remember what we called them? Yes, influencers. Some of the things we talked about that you heard is that a lot of times millennial buyers and sellers want to collaborate with someone as they're looking into making some sort of a purchasing decision, right? So one of the interesting features that we have available now is something that you can do in the app, which is collaborate. So let's look at this video here for just a second. I think I have to drag this over. Michael, is that right? I drag it over and just...
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Favorite homes or save homes.
Hold on, let me start it over.
Once you favorite homes or save home,
we're going to go larger and I'll turn this up. Give it just a second. We're having to bootleg these videos because they're not out for general population. So you didn't see these here.
We didn't hear you say
You didn't hear me say that. Or not. Or not, maybe not. Hold on. Let's see. Let me refresh it again. Here we go. I promise it plays. Okay.
favorite homes or save homes,
We'll go
or
small.
using Natura, anytime you want to collect homes into a group,
Okay. It's all right. We'll get it loaded here in a second. He's gonna do this.
we call this collection homes, or you're using Natura anytime you want to
You brought everybody. Yeah. You weren't talking about anything interesting, were you?
We were talking about the consumer app.
So, morning, Miss Day. Mr. Kalinsky.
In case you hear there was a strange man hanging out in the men's restroom.
It was me.
We were hiding.
For 2 hours I had to wait on these people.
We are so excited to congratulate you all on your milestone of 500 agents. Woo! Out of 58 in the Southeast region to hit that milestone. What's your next step, Mike? No pressure.
We're gonna sell some houses and keep growing.
Okay, Bob?
Well, I see they're building the interstate to come right here.
Yeah.
I like this place.
Bob and I just reminisced coming down the hall. We started here. This was our first office.
In the very back
In
over
the
there.
very back over there. Yeah, and then we got moved up to the front. And
Then we got moved out.
yeah. And rightfully so, but gosh, what a great office it is.
Well, you know what? You all know that First Atlanta?
Yeah.
You're actually First Georgia,
Oh, yeah.
First Southeast Region. Kay and I were so proud of this office looking January 25th, 2000. You all know that? 2000. January 25th, 2000 at 5 o'clock.
First of all, I'm going to give a mic to you because everybody needs to know.
Can we share it?
That's not enough for you. They each
Mine first. Gang, I don't know if everybody knows who's standing up here, and this is such an influential, pioneering group. And I think Mike is a little overwhelmed at this moment because this is a surprise. And you don't get to really overwhelm Mike very often to make him speechless. But this is our Southeast region, and they are here in an absolutely surprise moment. So I'm going to start by introducing Kay Evans and Bob Kalinsky. They are truly the pioneers who have founded this region and opened up not only the first market center, but Cheryl, we are now on to the...
Well, we're working on 59. We're working on 59 right now.
59th Market
Actually,
Center.
59 and 60.
That is amazing. And then flanking each end, we have Brett Caldwell, who is one of our newest additions to the Southeast region, who has been magnificent to move here from Texas. And then this is Cheryl Sidoti, who has been with us for how many years throughout the Keller Williams system?
Well, since the beginning of 2000.
So it's been 19
crazy.
years.
Crazy.
And she is our director at the Southeast region. So it is wonderful. And Miss Lisa Romine is the glue that holds this whole team together. She is our Stephanie Janowski that holds it together for the Rawls Group. Lisa, they are sisters. Long before they knew they were sisters.
We call her radar on steroids.
Yes, she is. Now,
and Snap Crackle Pop right there, Brittany Williams, our
Miss
regional
Brittany.
assistant.
And Brittany has joined the team in the past 6 months. Yeah, brand new addition. So this is a dynamic team, and to have them all here on the same day at the same time, it is a great
Well, it's
honor.
because you're all so special.
You are,
Thank
every
you.
one of you, and I need to pass.
Well,
No, I will let you be first.
Oh, really?
You'll be the first, I'll let you be first.
I'm going to hold it for a while now. That's great.
I know.
I want you to know she flew in on a jet plane just for this to see you all. Seriously.
Yeah.
And what you don't know, and you can't even tell by looking at it, a couple of weeks ago we were down at our house celebrating her 80th birthday. Now, the word celebrating, if you look it up, is kind of like couple of those put together. But the way they put Celebrate together, you haven't seen it before nor after. It was a party.
Yeah, well, you're only 81, you know.
Yeah,
So you don't want to forget it.
You know, the memories in this building, a lot of them for me. Kay and I joined partnerships officially October 1, 1999. It was a changing day in my life. And then we opened this market center, our #1 in the Southeast region, on January 25th, 2000. Changed my life again.
Yeah.
Also, at 4:24 in the afternoon, she introduced me to my now wife, Linda Cook.
Yeah.
Right, so not only
That was the people finder of the past.
not only did I get a partner, but I got a partner.
Yeah, a life partner.
Yeah, life partner. What I want to tell you all is that maybe you weren't here in the beginning, but I see some faces that I remember from the beginning. You all have set the record, not just in Atlanta, not just in Georgia, and not just in the Southeast region, but nationally so many times. It's incredible. You need a round of applause for yourselves and your leadership and your owners. Because you all have done something. As Kay has said, and I'll say a little line for her, you have changed the face of the real estate industry by what you all have done.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. The funny thing is that Gene, we did this we sat around the table in my condo here and did the budget for this first office. You didn't get in on that. We did the budget without you.
But Bob did come back around here.
When we found out that that wasn't my strong suit budget, well, I never got to do it again. But the irony of it is that Gene had to double check. I was just like PFA, pulling figures from the air. And Gene was like, no, I have to check and I'm going to double check. When she checked, we were $2,000 apart. So yes, my PFA was not too bad on that one.
You handle figures real well.
Not really well, but I was lucked out on that one. But we have great memories here, and we do believe that you set the bar in all of Atlanta real estate in this market center. I know that I remember the president of one of the other very prestigious companies in Atlanta was sitting at a Board of Realtors function next to me, and he said, Kay, I just don't understand how y'all can say that your Sandy Springs office is profitable in 4 months. It takes us 2 years when we open an office to get profitable. You might need to come over and talk to us about what's happening over here. But it was, in more ways than one, you set the bar. I mean, people just could not believe how efficient, how professional, and how rapidly you grew. Because we started with talent, and when you start with talent, when you start with talent, then that leads you to a great place. So thank you very much. And it was worth getting on that little plane and coming over here today to see you all. Gives me a lot of energy, and you know what, Eddie, you need to keep the energy flowing. And so thank you so much for all you do. Mike Ray, thank you for being I'm handing this back over. Everybody witness it.
Okay, carry on, Mike.
Thank y'all so much. I'm very honored. Thank you.
Thank
you all.
Thank you all for coming. Listen, I want y'all to know I was wearing a cloth coat from the start.
Thank you for letting us interrupt.
Like I said, I'm speechless, but thank you. All right, we'll enjoy the cookie too. So thank you guys so much. They said it best. You all are amazing, and I am honored that I get to serve you all every day. So let's do this. Let's go back into our conversation about the mobile app.
Maybe it's buffered.
Maybe it's buffered by now. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. All right, so let's play this. This is going to give you some first insights into what the mobile app will do. This is just one of the features they've got coming.
Homes into a group. We can call those collections, and they'll show up inside you through Me tab. So you can see I've gone to Me, and I see my collections. I've got a couple collections here. I've got my Round Rock favorites I've created. I've invited some people to this that are collaborating with me in these collections. And my agent is integrated to show me what he likes about these. I can also go back and create a new collection. And all I do there is hit New Collection, type in a collection name, and anytime I favorite a home, it'll ask me which collection should I to put this in. This allows you to easily organize your homes that you like into buckets. Vacation homes, dream homes, kitchens you love. One way the agents want to use this coming out of the lab process is they want to create a collection around the showings. So for instance, every time you take a client on a showing, you put that home into a collection called showings. Collections allow you to power rank your homes. So this is one like the best, second, third, so you can have a rank order list of the homes that you've gone and toured. And the collection will keep up to date if it's still available, if it's under contract. This will allow the agent and the client to continue having dialogues around all the homes they've seen in real time.
All right, so let's talk about that for a second. What do y'all think about that? Y'all like that feature? Yeah. A pretty cool feature. Who heard the word collaborate? So you can invite different people to be a part of your home search. They'll show up in that search bar at the top and show you who can see your search, and they can give an opinion. They can comment on it, tell you what they like about it. Who are some folks that you can visualize being a part of that collaboration?
Mom and dad.
Moms and dads, probably, yeah. Who else? Friends. You might have coworkers that are looking, absolutely. Yep, and then the feature that he was talking about for agents is that you can create your own collection group, and in that collection setting, you can keep every house that you've shown them and put them in a rank order as well. So there's ways that you can show those features. So that's pretty cool. Let's talk about another feature, and hopefully this is going to buffer a little bit quicker.
One of the features that
this is called tour mode, is what they're calling it right now. This is a pretty cool piece that you can help your clients with in regard to figuring out what houses are for sale around them in certain routes, in commuter paths, so they can make some decisions. So you'll see how this works.
One of the features that we spend a lot of time working with agents and clients on is we're calling it tour mode right now, a name to be determined still. But the way this works is you can go into your search and you can easily hit tour mode. And when you go into tour mode, it's going to prompt you to start the tour. And when you start the tour, it's going to then track your journey. And as you start walking or riding the bike or driving or commuting to work, it's going to capture all the homes that you go nearby within a radius. And then when you're done, you simply end the tour mode, and it will then store all of these homes into a collection. So I can see that I was on a 45-minute tour, I had 18 homes that I found, and I can go view these homes, and all the homes that I came across on that tour that I went on, I can now explore, rate, comment, favorite, and engage in adding to my real estate search. Consumers really like this feature. It allows me to go explore new neighborhoods, check different commutes and routes to work, and see all the available inventory very easily.
All right, so what do y'all think about that one? Y'all like that? When is it available? We're going to talk about that in just a second. So we talked about collaborating. How can you see the tour mode being useful to you? What can you see doing with that? Yeah, Andre?
Well, I wanted to ask, as an agent, can you do the tour mode and save it to people?
You can do the tour mode and save it. The question was, can you use it as an agent and save it? Yes, you can. What else can you do with the tour mode? What do you think? Share it. You can, you can encourage them. If you had a client out doing the tour mode, how could that help you if they sent you that collection? Because you can see what they've looked at now. Now you know the path they're driving. It might help you narrow down a search for somebody as well, right? It can help you with your farming efforts. There's all kind of things going along with that. There's a lot of other features that are coming up, and we are going to have some first looks at it. I tried to share this with a few folks. Apparently, this is a true bootleg set of videos that I was given because of some of the labs I've been to. So I'm having to go the back way around to get into these still. But we're going to share some more of these. We're going to share some more about Command. How many of you were here yesterday with Jason Abrams? and he was talking about Command. I've got some videos that are going to start showing you some things that Command will do for you and your business. So over the next few weeks and into early January, we'll be showing you these short video clips just so you can start to get a feel and see some things. Now, somebody asked, when's it going to be available? Who remembers when this is coming? March 1st is the drop dead deadline that they've given to this. So you're going to hear more about this in December, January, February as we prepare for this launch. Right now, what can you be doing? Anybody have any thoughts? What should you be doing with this information right now? You can share your app. Who said that? All right, then yes, share the app. You currently have this app in the old version. How many of y'all have ever shared your KW Consumer app? So I would be letting your database know right now that there's a fairly big upgrade coming in the next 3 months. You can make sure people have downloaded it. Make sure that you are at least aware of what's going on with the app currently, because it will change. It's going to be, obviously it's going to look very different, but this is the time that you really want to make sure you know who has your app, who's got it downloaded, because you're going to want to start following up with them as soon as it's available, because this is going to be an automatic upgrade in their App Store or in Google Play. Does that make sense? Everybody good with that? We're going to give you some more tips and tricks of things to do with it, but right now this is an opportunity for you to start preparing for more people to have your app. Guess what else is going to come around the new app?
KW Command.
KW Command is, yes, but they're going to come up with a whole new marketing plan for how to roll this out. So I've been asked how we're going to let people know about the app. A couple of the labs that I went to, there was some fairly lengthy discussion about would Keller Williams for the first time ever run a national advertising campaign. That is being debated. Would we do it for a short period of time to make sure that we get a broad presence out in the general consumer population? There's been some conversation about videos and things that are going to be sent out on a grassroots level that you can use on social media, that you can text or email out. So there will be several platforms coming, but they have an entire team dedicated and working strictly around what to do with promoting this app to the general consumer population. Why do you think that's important? Why is that important? What are they using right now? Zillow. What else are they using? Redfin, Realtor.com. They're using other apps that are collecting information. And if you are paying attention, we're going to try to keep posting some more information. Zillow is aggressively moving into the real estate world, not just by populating a third-party website with listings, but they've opened this point in Charlotte a first real estate office with real realtors working in it. They also have their own mortgage division. They are obviously looking for people to use their app not just to look at homes, but to purchase homes. That is a direct competition to you, right? Because that's what you help people do. So our app will help them by keeping them connected to you. So we're going to be making sure you know all about these features as they come. Fair enough? Everybody good with that? One of the other components to the whole new portion coming out has been Keller Mortgage. We've been talking about it. How many of you have already signed up for Keller Mortgage? Raise your hands up high. We want to make sure a couple of things. Clark's going to give us a couple of quick details on this as well, just some tips. Just so everybody knows, Keller Mortgage is an completely online process. They're not physically going to come into our office. That's why we have Atlantic Bay. That's why we have Certainty for that face-to-face relationship piece. But this is a real product. It's out there. It's going to be part of your new consumer app. These are the details about it. Right now, it is in labs. You can be a part of the lab because we are now an approved market center, one of the first ones in the region, again, who are been approved to do it. The biggest glitch we found, Clark, was the updating of, again, the mobile app, right? It takes sometimes 24, 48 hours for the button tab to appear. So what happens is on your current KW Consumer mobile app, you have some buttons on the front that somebody can click to move through it. And in one of those buttons it says open houses. That open house button goes away, Keller Mortgage takes its place. Okay, Michael, you experienced this too, right? You're gonna say something?
I was just gonna say, if you have watched the videos and gone through the questions and answered them and done what the guide says to do, if you email them, they turn them on in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're pretty quick. They're watching this in response. The reason they're watching it so quick and are so responsive is because this is an active lab. Kind of like the labs that I went to. Some of y'all have done some mini labs with KW. This is an active lab going on right now. And you can be a part of the lab. If you want to be, email Clark, get your name to Clark. He will send you the link that you then follow what Michael was talking about, how to turn this on for your business. Does that make sense? Clark, go ahead.
So real quick, y'all, similar to the Kelly app and the Snap, this is a conversation starter. It's a way to capture a potential client's cell phone number and information and just provide an item of value at an open house, at a coffee shop. It's just another tool for your toolkit, and there are many other ways that we'll go over at a later time that you can use it to gain leverage in getting a listing, in selling a listing, and in capturing buyers. So email me for more information.
Yeah, so you can be a part of the lab right now. Everybody who's doing it right now, again, raise your hand so you can see there's lots of people doing it. We had to collect 25 people who were willing to say, hey, I'll be in the lab. So those of you who signed up first, thank you. Now we can add as many people who want to be in on this right now. This is an opportunity. Go online and look at it, check it out, see if you're interested in it. It is going to be a part of the Keller Williams family of products that keep rolling forward. Right now, obviously they can't do everything. They don't have any kind of a rehab loan, a construction to perm loan. They don't have reverse mortgages or HELOCs or anything like that. But they do have some things. They also can't do commercial, and they also can't do certain types of condos. So pay attention to some of that information. Otherwise, they're pretty traditional, narrow focused kind of lending opportunities. Is that fair? Anybody have questions about Keller Mortgage? Anybody have any questions? Everybody okay with it? If you're using the lab, has anybody had an experience so far that it was a win for you? Anybody have an experience that's been a win so far? I know Christina Reinsel has, if you have any questions. Angie Poncel also has, so they both had great success with it. Okay, so Keller Mortgage, lab opportunity. This is what you have to do. Email Clark. If you just want to know more about it, if you want to take a quick picture of this, there's going to be a discussion phone call this Thursday at 11 Central Time. If you just want to listen in on a call and hear what people are saying, what they're doing with it, hear how they're using it, the masterminds of it, this is a call that you can dial into. It's free. Yeah.
Real quick, if you have not participated in one of these lab calls, seasoned agents, new agents, dial in if you're available. You'll be glad that you did.
They're about 30 minutes. It's worth your time, 30 minutes. So dial in, check it out. They'll give you some more details of what's going on. Is that good? Everybody cool with that? All right. So that's, yeah, we'll hold it for just a second.
Just the date. Tomorrow's the 29th.
Yeah, it's the 29th, sorry. They have the wrong date in their thing. It's Thursday, November 29th. KW made a typo. That's what they did. Thank you for pointing that out, Gila. Yeah, just look at the day, not the date. It is Thursday tomorrow. Hey, everybody got it that wants it? Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about you and your business for just a minute. How many of you have been thinking about, you don't have to answer me out loud, that you just really want to ramp your business up in 2019? Maybe you've not been able to reach the capping portion, or you're newer to the business and you've only had a few transactions, you want to do more. Maybe you didn't hit your goals that you wanted to hit in 2018. I have some solutions for you today. We're going to beef up some things in our productivity world, and we want to share with you about that today because we really want to make sure that we're meeting the needs that you have in an effort to grow your business. Is that fair? Because we know a lot of you have big goals and a lot of you have big dreams, and we want you to help find a way to fulfill those. I am confident that the Keller Williams technology, Keller Williams systems and tools are here in place to do that. Sometimes you just need somebody to come alongside of you and give you a nudge in the right direction. Is that fair?
Yep.
I have been with a coach with Keller Williams since 2014. I've had a coach. So for almost 5 complete years of my career, I've been in coaching. It has made a huge difference to me. Every time I've set a big goal, my coach has held me accountable and got me to that place. Keller Williams offers a lot of different types of coaching, and I'm excited about those because they're readily available and they have some great coaches. I'm also excited that you don't just have to call Keller Williams and pay a lot of money to get a coach. You can actually find a coach right here in the Market Center. We've been blessed with some great productivity coaches. I see two of them looking at me. Bill Schulte and Lakeisha Knight are in the room, and we're excited about them. We're going to add to their ranks this coming year, starting in January. And I'm excited because this is a seasoned coach. Lakeisha told me, who coaches many of you, that this person helped her grow her business. Right, Lakeisha? She did, didn't she? She was your coach when you first got started. So we are not a stranger to you. You'll know her. I'm going to put her name on the screen because Fiona Jane is going to start back with some coaching. Now, she's going to be joining this team. Some of you know that Fiona does not mince words. She's going to be straight with you. She is British. Kind of how they are sometimes. That's great. Now, what does this mean? Yes, she is still our compliance broker. So she is still a broker. She still has an office. She still works at the office as a broker. She's joining Lakeisha and Bill as one of our productivity coaches. And we're going to work on posting her schedule. FJ and I are working on all that right now. When she's doing broker support, when she's doing coaching, what her coaching contracts look like that fit in with what Bill and Lakeisha do, and how all that system works. Here it is in a nutshell. You make a commitment to go into coaching with any of our productivity coaching. There is a percentage of each commission that you pay out of every closed contract. That's when you pay them until you reach a level of productivity that we center around the cap. We call it having a sustainable capping business. So you'll hear some more. We've been talking about this before. You've heard Bill, Lakeisha, Heather on platforms and panels. You're going to hear some opportunities from FJ. But we just want to let you know that we feel so we think it's so important that we're giving you as many opportunities that we're making this adjustment, and FJ is going to step back into some coaching opportunities, which she has been super good at, and continue to broker for us as well. Is that cool? Everybody excited about that? So that's an opportunity to hear more about. I'm also going to introduce you today to another person who's not a stranger and another business. This is a new outside coaching business. This is another option for you to consider. It's called Evolve EX. It's a coaching and consulting program. It's a little different. It doesn't run necessarily the same way our coaching program runs, so you're going to have to learn how that works, but there's reasons why it's going to run that way. And so I'm going to invite Janice Luce to come down. Many of y'all know Janice. This is Janice's new business venture. We're excited. So we want to introduce Janice to you. You want to come have a seat? Like, you can be official.
Oh, yes, please. Let me sit down.
I'm going to ask her just a few questions about her business and about herself, just so you know, and then we'll tell you kind of how you can learn more about this outside opportunity in the coming days. Is that fair?
Yeah.
So tell us a little about you. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, so I am so excited to be here, first of all. Those of you that I know, all these beautiful smiling faces. First of all, I'm so excited about this opportunity that Mike and I have been working on. And being here since the beginning, the region being here, you guys being us, me. Yeah. That was so awesome. Bob and Kay, I mean, you guys should really give yourself a really, I mean, it should be such a really proud moment. It was for me, because I was so humbled, because it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was lots of fun. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay,
tell us about your coaching experience.
Yeah, so I've been in this office for 19 years, and I came in as an agent. I actually was one of the, go figure this, you know, I was like agent number 34 in the region. So I've been here for a while, and I had the opportunity to get into leadership in 2006, and started coaching back in 2006, and was here till just about this time last year.
Yeah.
And so that's 14 years of coaching, a year as a MAPS coach.
Tell them what a MAPS coach is, because some people may not know MAPS coaching.
So MAPS, who in here knows MAPS or has a MAPS coach? Yay. So Mega Agent Production System, so it's all about their productivity program, and it's a coaching program that's, it takes a little bit to become a MAPS coach. I will tell you, it was a 2-year process, and I was really honored to be accepted to be one of their MAPS coaches, and I learned a lot in a year, and it was get up, get going, make it happen. It was all on, you know, we're entrepreneurs, right? So it all starts with us. It begins with us, it ends with us. And so those systems are the Keller Williams systems, which are amazing, as you guys know, the tools, the techniques, the scripts, the strategies. And it was an amazing opportunity. Amazing, I loved it.
And that's kind of what led you to think out of the box and say, what did you want to do next? And so you've been kind of dwelling on this, pondering this. We've had conversations about this. So tell us a little bit about what Evolve EX is going to include. What are some of the elements?
So I took this last year to really take some time to really think about me and life, and how it gives us a couple stumbles at times and how we pick ourselves back up. I was like, we're entrepreneurs at heart. We got into this business for probably one of 4 reasons, and it was probably money, success, freedom, or significance. And sometimes it's probably all of those things. And so we go, all right, what are we going to do? Well, I get up in the morning, and if I'm like you, it's like, okay, I start at 0. What am I going to do today to make something happen? Well, I've got to explode out of bed, hence the EX. And I was like, I'm going to make something happen. I'm going to have an extraordinary day. It is going to be all about being extraordinary and who you are and what you choose to be and where you choose to take your business and who you choose to engage with. And so what this business is going to do, it is business coaching and consulting, and it's going to be very focused. It's a 3-month commitment. It's not a long-term commitment. It is just with me at this time, and it's going to be some group activities. It's going to be some one-on-one. It's going to be some extra bonus activities with a 31-day challenge starting off on January 1st. It's for people who are choosing to have an extraordinary life, and someone who's local, someone who knows it, who's been there, done that. It's another opportunity in addition to, not in addition to, but just another option from all the other options that are out there available. And I was so excited talking with Mike. We were talking about this for a bunch of different ways, and it's like, you know what? This is just a business for me. My energy, my passion to help people grow. I'm a servant leader at heart. Being here in this office, that's what we all are, really, and we're all leaders. And it was just like, let me take this opportunity to just pour out what I love, what many people have told me that I did a pretty good job of. I see a lot of familiar faces around here who helped me learn and grow by me having the opportunity to coach with them. And I'll tell you, I learned probably as much and probably more than they did. And it's very humbling to see the faces out there of some people who've had some really amazing success, and I'm just so tickled pink and honored about that.
I love it. So how are they going to learn more? Because this is an outside, as she said, it's another option. It's not something that's going to be operated by the Market Center. It's operated by Janice. Yeah. So what are we going to do? We're going to have a little information meeting. Is that right?
I am. I'm going to get with Celia, I believe, with the calendar queen, and I'm going to have an informational session here. As I said, this is a 3-month commitment. It's not a long-term commitment. It's for those who choose. So if you're choosing 100% radical responsibility and you want to hit the ground running, for certain I've got a lot of the tools, the strategies, the techniques, and the skills to make that happen, and I'm just here for you. There is a commitment. It's a monetary commitment. It's not attached to your commission check, because what I know is I am my greatest asset. You are your most valuable asset. And when we invest in ourselves, I have a coach, I pay her $3,000 a month. And I will tell you, I'm stepping it up because she's holding me accountable. And that's what I choose to do for you, should you decide to do that for yourself. And it's just an opportunity.
Love it.
And I love opportunities, because that's what life is all about. And not to go too far into it, but sometimes we put ourselves in a box. Sometimes we limit ourselves. Sometimes we're not showing up as our best authentic self. And for those of you who know a little bit about me, I had a couple years of that. I had a couple years of wearing some armor and maybe being a little, maybe not as vulnerable and as approachable. And a lot of that's changed, because it's like, I'm just choosing to have my best life ever. And if that rings true in your ears, and it's something that you would care to share and move forward, because what we all know is we want to know, the people that we get into business with, they want to know, oh my gosh, does this person care about me? Can I trust this person? Right. Can this person help me? And I have some wonderful testimonials from some amazing people here in this office that are saying just that. And so that helped me move forward, go, let me provide this opportunity. And you know, you guys are gonna be the first people to have this opportunity.
Right.
It's getting, depending upon how the success is, it's gonna be rolled out nationally. It's gonna be rolled out nationally probably the beginning of the second quarter. And I'm really excited about that. But I want that opportunity here first because this is my home. This is where my license is. I've been here for 19 years, and there are no people that I would rather share what gifts I have and talents than with you guys. And so it's going to be an opportunity that
we love it. So that's exciting. So look for the calendar update. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
You'll see opportunity to come and join the learning session and hear more about it.
Yeah, and if you want to shoot me an email, I'm jloose@kw.com, JLOOSE@kw.com.
Perfect.
Or find me on Facebook.
Thanks,
Thank
Lots of great opportunities to kind of start investing in your business in 2019. You'll hear more about how FJ and I are coordinating for her moving into the productivity role as well, so stay tuned. Let's do some quick announcements because these are important for your calendar, because who's got a busy calendar already in December? It's busy, so we want to make sure you're not missing it. Paula has already mentioned this today. Thank you for those who've already contributed. This is for Must Ministries. It's a toy drive, kind of little drive for all kind of things. The bins are in the lobby and over here. The deadline is Monday. They're going to be picking those up on Monday. So if you can contribute, do that. Celia has printed several of these pages that you can take with you for shopping. Where are those, Celia? They're in the back counter back here. So grab one of those from her as you leave today. It'll give you some insights and some things you might want to go buy. Do you want to party your way to $500,000? Who wants to do that? Then do not move. Stay right here in this room. Don't leave, because Donna McClure is getting ready to lay it on you in just a minute. Right, Donna? It's coming. Right after this at 1 o'clock, she's going to tell you how to make that idea, more than just an idea, how to make it a reality. So don't leave. She's going to tell you how to party your way to $500,000. How many of y'all have done this class before? It's a great class. It's a great class. Don't miss it. So today at 1. Who wants to go to Guatemala? Come on, who doesn't want to go to Guatemala? Because we're going on Thursday, right, Paula? Tomorrow, we're going tomorrow. It's at Zila Pan Cafe. It's over on Buford Highway, 11:30 to 12:30. So let's go to Guatemala. It's clear on my calendar. I'm planning to attend tomorrow. So let's all go to Guatemala. So it'll be fun. That'll be something different. How many of y'all have been reading here before? Just a fun hangout, get together time. Eric Benjamin, probably. That's true. So Paula's posted about it. If you have any questions, see her after this. Book club started last week. Think and Grow Rich, Cindy Young. It is tomorrow, again at 1 o'clock. We do have books. If you ordered one, Celia has them. Please see her to make the payment. If you need books, she has some extra books as well. It's not too late to jump in. Again, this is at 1 o'clock tomorrow in the Internet Cafe. Carrie Smith, are you still here? Did she have to leave? Carrie was here earlier with First American. She is teaching a home warranty class tomorrow as well from 10 a.m. to 1. It is free CE on home warranty training, all the ins and outs of home warranty. So join Carrie right here. Celia sent out a text. If you'd like to join that, reply to the text. She'll get you on the list. Career night is tomorrow night. Riley Barnett and Evan Parker are sharing with me tomorrow evening. I'll be interviewing both of them. It's right here in this room. I know many of you have already said you're bringing some folks to be here. We look forward to that. We'll have the pizza ready by 6:30, and we're going to have a great conversation with both of them. Y'all ready? Evan, you got your questions all answered? Ready to go. All right, good. Perfect. All right, this Saturday, do we have any spots left?
There's a few left.
A few spots left for Santa Pictures. Just a great client event. Invite your clients to come, whether they say yes or no. It's a touch to your database.
Need to register
free.
with me though.
Register with Paula. You see her email address. If you need this, take a quick picture. There's some of these posted around. If you'd like to send this out, she'll tell you how many spots are left. This is a free opportunity. Yes, cocoa and cookies. That's right, Debbie. Thank you. Debbie Braun is helping set that up. So don't miss this opportunity here at the Market Center on Saturday. The coats. We have overflowing coats already. That is awesome. This is for Remerge. Thanks to Vanessa Westfall for getting this together every year. Clean coats. They can be used. They can be new. Blankets, sweaters, sweatshirts, scarves. They'll take any of that. The drops off are here. She'll be emptying those and refilling those. We'll be collecting those through the end of the year. So don't miss the opportunity to give to Remerge as well. How many of you have RSVP'd for the holiday party? Come on, where's the excitement? It's the holiday party. We're having a good time. We were figuring out a little email thing. I told Paul I was sorry I posted it, and then we realized how many people didn't get it. But that is happening December the 8th. It's at Naylor Hall. We're going to have a great time that evening. There's great food. There's a DJ. We're going to have just a great time celebrating the season. You do need to RSVP as soon as possible to Paula, or go on the Facebook page and say something. RSVP to Celia. Get it. They have a spreadsheet. Let us know you're coming so the caterer can plan accordingly. Is that fair? So who's still going to RSVP for the holiday party? Woo! Thank you. Yes, go to the holiday party. I'll be there. We're going to have a good time. Secret Santa is always a fun event. We do this here in the Market Center on Wednesday, December the 12th at 2 o'clock. Unisex gift, $20 gift wrap. We'll have holiday snacks to share. It's going to be a good time. Anything you want to say about that, Paula?
It's so fun.
It's so fun. It is so fun. Yes, don't miss it. Secret Santa on the 12th. And don't forget board dues, code of ethics. Some of you still need both. I still need code of ethics. You can do it online. If you have any questions about code of ethics, see Celia. If you have not paid your board dues yet, there's an email coming from me this afternoon to remind you. So please, please, please pay those, because on January 1st, we have to release your license if you have not paid them. And what's happening next week? Well, we want to help you with some more planning for 2019. So we're going to talk about some lead generation plans, what you're going to be doing this month and next month. If you're not sure, then don't miss next Wednesday. We're going to be talking about your database and how to engage with them. Right, Clark?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Is everybody good? Everybody excited about that? Then go be somebody who makes everybody feel like somebody today. I love you guys. Appreciate y'all. And that was a fun little surprise. Enjoy the